Hey guys, Clayton here, back again with another Battlefront 2 video. In this video I'm going to be talking about a bunch of updates, a bunch of patches that have just been added to Battlefront 2. I think today, like it said like 6 hours ago, I think, looking at the patch notes. I'll leave the link to the notes, to the website that I found all of these things on. I'm going to be reading out and describing to you guys now and breaking it down for you. I'll leave the link in the description if anyone wants to, click it, or if you think I left anything out. But they say, as you know, we made several blah blah blah. They have like an introduction, basically, basically saying that this is the first official patch. This includes a ton of different like performance and game stability updates and stuff. And they said that they will focus strongly on improving the game more as well, which is pretty cool. But this is pretty damn cool that we've got like a proper official update so soon. And so, so close to, well, close after the release, I guess. It needed it too. It did need it. It really did need it. But basically, I'll just jump into it. This is patch 0.2, but it's the first official patch. Now, the first thing they did, and this is the gameplay section, the gameplay updates. The first thing they did was reduce the spawn wave timer on Strike from 10 to 5 seconds. I don't really play Strike like that much. I've played it a couple of times in my streams, but I haven't really played it that much. So we don't know if that was much of an issue, but I'm guessing it would have been, because on Galactic Assault, the 10-second respawn timer, it makes sense, because there's, 20 versus 20, huge maps, a lot of people. It makes sense, otherwise it would just be chaotic if it was a 5-second respawn timer, but Strike is much smaller. It's like 12v12, I think, and the maps are a lot smaller, so that does make sense. That they've halved it from 10 to 5 seconds. The next one is they've tweaked spawn positions on Tatooine. I guess that's the Mos Eisley map. Again, I didn't really see much of an issue in that. I played Mos Eisley quite a bit as well. I haven't seen any issues with the spawns on Tatooine, or really not in this game at all, but I guess there was, or enough of an issue for them to want to fix it. So they fixed an issue where the players would sometimes not be able to deploy as the AT-AT. Again, I haven't witnessed that, but yeah, that's what they've done. Fixed an issue where Rey's lightsaber would sometimes disappear. This freaking happens with Maul as well. I haven't seen that with Rey, but if you've watched my most recent Battlefront 2 streams, it's happened about 10 times as Maul, where his lightsaber just disappears and I can't actually use it anymore. The only thing I can use are his powers on LB, RB, and LB and RB. Don't know if any of you guys have that same issue with Maul, or maybe with Rey, but I hope they fix it for Maul as well. God damn it, they fixed something for Rey, but not for Maul. That's annoying, because it is really annoying. They fixed an issue where joining a game after getting a friend invite would trigger the incorrect camera view. Again, I haven't seen that, but yeah, I don't know, maybe it changed the camera view somehow. Joining a game after getting a friend invite, so I guess so. Fixed an issue where footprint marks would sometimes leave strange lines on the ground when walking. Alright then, again, I haven't seen that, but that sounds pretty comical. Fixed an issue in Starfighter Assault where kill streaks would not calculate correctly. I can see how that would be super annoying. Fixed an issue where weapon VFX went out of sync with when quickly transitioning between first and third person camera. So they made the weapon visual effects less glitchy, I guess. Fixed an issue where the NT242 would cause too much damage against the AAT. They fixed an issue where controller input would be lost intermittently in the UI. I've noticed that a lot. I've actually noticed it in the gameplay as well. My my aim will like scroll over to the side randomly. I don't know if it's a glitch with the game or just some some lag. Don't know. Very weird. Never seen it in another game, but I think that's probably linked to the issue that they've just said they have fixed. Fixed an issue where the charge would float in midair on certain objectives on Strike. Fixed an issue in single player where some objectives did not trigger as intended, causing players to get stuck in certain areas and on certain objectives. They fixed an issue, Jesus, there's a lot, there really is a lot. Fixed an issue where Kylo Ren's appearance reverts to the default version after he has been eliminated instead of the Last Jedi version. Fixed an issue that prevented players to deploy in the AT-RT during the first phase of Galactic Assault on Hoth. They have fixed an issue where the HUD would not update correctly on Strike. Fixed an issue where players could get stuck in the environment on Jakku whilst playing Strike. They fixed an issue where the game would sometimes get stuck in the loading screen while loading the campaign. I don't know about that because I haven't played the campaign yet. Fixed an issue where players could interact with game mode objectives from greater distances than intended. That would be glitchy and annoying. They fixed an issue where certain HUD elements were visible in the ADS while playing campaign. or when aiming down sights when playing campaign. Fixed an issue where players would get progress toward boss-specific milestones when playing as Han Solo. Okay, that's a very random glitch or bug, but yeah, they fixed it. Fixed an issue where the TL-50, awesome gun, alternate fire loses functionality in fire until fired again when swapping back and forth between weapons during the campaign. They fixed another issue where players could get stuck in the pause menus when reloading checkpoints in the campaign. They fixed another issue where the AAT would sometimes spawn beneath the MTT in Galactic Assault, rendering it unable to move. They fixed another issue where the game would freeze if players attempt to pause the game at certain zone transitions. They fixed several graphical and text issues that would occur during the campaign, and they fixed an issue that would cause texture flickering on multi-GPU configurations, so just for PC guys, I guess. User interface and HUD upgrades. They fixed an issue where text would overlap in the crate opening screen. They fixed another issue where text would overlap in the StarCards trait description screen. They fixed an issue where text would have bad line breaks in the account sign-up flows. They fixed an issue where card names are cut off incorrectly in the equip and craft screens. Fixed an issue where certain hero names overflows in the character select screen in Heroes vs Villains. They fixed another bug or an issue where several ability names have bad line breaks. So this is just like text type of stuff. Let me scroll down to basically there's a ton of places a ton of things that they fixed with like text and the way that it appears on the screen. Not super important, I don't think. Fixed an issue that caused the social hub system to behave incorrectly if a player's account had more than 100 friends. I've actually had that. I've 100% had that in my streams. I've had such trouble with the social hub thing. Fixed an issue where weapons and star cards equipped an item from the character screen does not reflect in-game. Fixed an issue where some star cards will be available without their required star level being achieved. Fixed another issue where progress is not tracked correctly in the UI for certain milestones. Fixed several typos or incorrect information displayed in the trooper milestones. Fixed several issues where localized text did not appear correctly in certain screens. And they fixed an issue where text would have, different languages, or no, like errors for different languages, for certain languages. And they've updated art for star cards, which is kind of cool, I guess. They fixed an issue where the player, this is general updates now. They fixed an issue where the player's saved data would be erased if starting the game with no controllers connected. That would be super annoying. Not just like, like it would be erased. The data, the saved data would be completely erased if you started the game without a controller connected. So if you clicked on the game, started it up, and then disconnected a controller, that would be so annoying. Like all of your saved data. Wow, that would be incredibly annoying. Fixed several clipping issues that would occur during the campaign. General stability and performance improvements, that's good, so like frame rate and graphical. Well, no, stability and performance, that's like frame rate and stuff. And lag issues. I have found a lot of lag actually, so hopefully they've fixed that. And they fixed several collision issues, which is basically like when things will spawn on top of each other or spawn sort of in each other, if that doesn't sound too weird. So basically they fixed a lot. That's everything. I'm gonna put the link in the description.